Hey, I'm back again. I'm not going to do a huge introduction. I just wanted to show you something really quick. So we're in a ballroom. This is in the Harvey house. I guess that's some really interesting conversations, but I got to show you guys this menu. I don't know if you could see it very well, but they actually have, hold on, baked barracuda with sauce, baked barracuda sauce Portuguese. So, and you could get all that for $1.35. I think like in the 1930s or something. Cold assorted plate of beef and ham. So these were actually these menus. She was explaining to me. This girl Michelle was explaining to me that these menus, what they would do, they only had about 20 minutes to stop. 20 minutes between coming off the train and getting back on the train, and they would serve up to 120 people in these places on these stops. They're doing another tour in that other room, so I didn't want to have any cross-contamination with the sound. But this room is a similar room. But what they would do, they would order, with only 20 minutes, they would order their food at a prior Harvey house down the line. So they would have a menu, they would order it, and they would telegraph it to this one. So when the pastors came off the train, and up to 120 people for only a 20-minute stop, either the food would be prepared for them, their hot meals, and they could eat it in the dining room, or if you chose to get like a sandwich, you can come in and grab it, get back on the train. And then the next train's coming through. I've been here for about 45 minutes to an hour, and many trains have passed this area right outside this Harvey house behind me, and I have not seen one single passenger train come through. I'm going to ask the tour guide, Michelle, what is the deal with the passenger trains, if any. But there's two rooms, and they're on both sides of the main lobby area. They actually restored this building. It became a California landmark site, and these wall sconces, or these wall lightings that you see there, and these chandeliers are original from like 1911. I believe they had to redo the floors. This is a beautiful room, but they rent it out for private events now, parties, whatnot, maybe even some meetings. But as I said in my prior video, these were hotels, motels, as a tour guide was talking about. It was kind of like the first chain restaurants. There's apparently 5 in Southern California. One of them is in San Bernardino, which I'm going to go to on the way home. Now we're going up the stairway. We're going to the second floor, and what they've done, they have a NASA exhibit up here, some more photos, and they have some of these things are private offices. So to absorb some of the cost of maintaining it, some of these rooms, which I imagine used to be hotel rooms, some of these rooms are now private offices for businesses. And we can see the outside here. This is a massive building. It is really, really interesting to see this piece of history and how it was restored. I'm going to pause it real quick. I'll come right back. So behind me is a pictorial of what it originally looked like. Now the building we are in right now is there. It's kind of weird. I kind of look backwards. So we're here in that main front building area is what still exists. All this still exists. This one here, oh wait, I said that wrong, is this one back here. That's the one that we're in right now, and the one I think they tore down is this one. You can probably get some more better history on this online. So in one of these upper rooms, NASA is actually having to display, so they're making really good use of the Harvey House offices or rooms that were once possibly a hotel room for other things. One thing I wanted to point out is that they do have a little memorial display of the 2 shuttles that went down. So actually, I'm sorry, well, 2 shuttles, 1 Apollo mission. So we start here with the Apollo 1. This was the one that burned right there on the launching pad. And then this one is the one with coming back in entry. Upon entry, there was, I can't tell you in detail, and I don't want to especially for such a sensitive topic, I don't want to mislead or misinform, but it was upon entry where they had their disaster. And this was the one, I was a junior or senior in high school. It was like 1986, 1987. And this is the one that was upon launch. And so these are the three missions where we've lost astronauts. They have a really good, here in Southern California, if you get a chance to be in the USC vicinity, they have a shuttle on display. I believe it's the Endeavor. Endeavor is on display there. And then they have a really good history on the astronauts and all the missions. And if you guys that know me, I saw this over here and I got to get in. I got to get a picture of this thing. Hold on, let me see if I can do this with a selfie stick. Hi, Mom. I'm an astronaut. Well, that didn't work as good as I wanted it to, but you guys get the idea. So I'm still in the Harvey house. I just wanted to show you this little NASA display they got going on right now for visitors. All right, so now I'm with Marcy, and I'm holding aerogel. Can you explain it one more time?
Aerogel is 99.9% nothing, so air, 0.1% silica, and it was invented in the 1930s by the same gentleman who invented Reynolds wrap, and we use this on our spacecraft return capsules.
So this was, I'm too nervous to touch it myself, so I'm gonna hand it back to her. I feel like I'm holding somebody's pet. So there was a space capsule in the other exhibit I was showing you guys. That's what was actually in there. Now, has that actually been in space itself?
This has.
That's been in space?
Yes, this has.
Well, there you go, people. I just told them that it's been in space.
And it was our Stardust mission.
So that was on the Stardust mission?
Yes.
And I can't believe I just touched it.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So get out here to the Harvey house in Barstow, California. Make sure you go on the second floor. Talk to Marcy.
Yeah, or Leslie, she's here.
Talk to Marcy, and if you can't get into space in your lifetime, maybe space can come to you. All right, I'm going to pause it for now. I'm going to get you back to you guys at the Railroad Museum. There was just so much more to this building and this history than I was aware of. For instance, these would be what is known as the Harvey girls, and they were maids, waitresses, worked in the house, worked in the establishment, probably obviously lived local. The earliest age, I think, I was told 13, up to about 33 years old is where you get employed here. There's some of the other staff member pictures up there. And this is a period time picture of what it would have looked like. This thing has a circa. No, it does not, but just the way that the cars look, I'm saying this is turn of the century also. Well, I'd have to say it'd have to be past 1911 because that's where the new structure was built. It's in 1911. What's happening to my phone? I think my battery's going dead. This is the guy Barstow, who the town's named after, who worked closely with Fred Harvey, and this is Fred Harvey himself. It's a good thing that on the motorcycle portion of my vlog, I'll show you my charging station so I can actually charge my phone because it's about ready to die. But this is once again is one. Oh, here's a good picture. Let me get this one in here for you. So I was trying to show this upstairs on the bigger one. So this is the structure that we're in right now. I'm probably in this portion of the wing. Unfortunately, this was demolished. They couldn't restore that one or make that one, keep that one. So that's demolished. Here's the train tracks. Route 66 was sit further towards the direction of the camera. So you'd have the Harvey House train tracks, Route 66 over here. Once again, the trains in the Harvey House were established before Route 66. Route 66 probably followed that progression, but there it is right there. And you can find most of the stuff online also. But I'm going to pause again. Oh, I just found out you can actually still board trains here as a passenger. There's I forgot, I think it's called the something chief, the fire chief. But it's an Amtrak company ran train. It goes from Los Angeles to Chicago, and depending if you're going east or westbound, the pickup time is like 9:40 p.m. or 3:30 in the morning, depending on what direction of travel you're going. I don't know why that's